All right, guys, we're back. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. So I have 4 Tempest packs here. We have yet to hit much of anything out of Tempest. I think we hit a recycle, which is like $2. We're missing basically every single expensive card possible in Tempest. No Tomb, no Medallions, no Guile. I don't even think we hit Reanimate. We're missing the Skull Rack. We're missing pretty much everything. Eldamari. We're even missing like Intuition, Earthcraft, like all the big stuff. We're missing the big stuff. So what I wanted to do is, if we don't hit something out of one of these accursed packs, I'm going to bust open a box of Commander Masters Wrecking Our Wallet set boxes. I picked this case up as part of a transaction. It was a couple of revised starters and some other stuff. Spent several $1,000s on it, but you know, this was always going to be opened up anyway. So I was like, you know what, let's do a double whammy kind of thing here. So we're going to start with the Tempest pack. If we hit terribly, well, we're going into the box. But let's hope. Let's hope we don't hit terribly here. I would like to not hit terribly. That would make me very terribly happy. Oh my goodness. See, I can use my hands again, but nothing will make it so that this is easy to open. Okay, so we should have 3 uncommons and a rare, right? Aftershock is not the juice. Dothy Slayer, Spike Drone. Man, Fallen Empires with the spikes is just like so depressing. Like those cards, that set is just, it's so bad. Okay, let's see. Wind Drake. My friend that collects dragons will not collect drakes because they don't say dragons, even though drakes are dragons. But, you know, we tried arguing with him one time to get him to do that, and he just would not. Ooh, Old Art Counterspell. I dig that. Counterspell is one of those cards that's just always going to be like $1 or $2 no matter what you do with it. Shatter. Let's see here. Coiled Tin Viper. Ooh, Dothy Horror. He is also collecting horrors too, so I mean maybe we get him with the Dothy Horror finally. Okay, there's our first uncommon, I believe. Patchwork Gnomes. Yeah, look at that. That's creepy. They look like little crappy automaton robots. Propaganda. Ooh, Selena Dark Angel. That is reserve list. That is definitely our rare. I don't know how much this even is right now. Looks nice. A little off center. I don't think we're gonna hit money on that one. We do have sleeves right here though. Let me go hit the Googly Lords and see what we got, because I don't think it's over $5. Oh man, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Oh boy. We might be cracking a box. Oh yeah, we're cracking a box. That's a whopping $4 of reserve list action right there, in all of its mighty glory. Well, at least we hit some reserve list in here. We'll add this to my extremely vast hoard of reserve list cards that I don't have. I have more old border foils now than I do reserve list cards. Fear me, for I am mighty. Okay, well, now that sadness has begun, and we'll resume copium at a later date. We'll put that right here for now. It's been a minute since I've opened up a set box, but apparently we get guaranteed foil and art cards in every pack. Oh boy. Handy dandy opening tool. Coming in very clutch here. Look at that. This is what you need. This is the opening tool of the gods. Maybe I'll give away my opening tool one day as like a random giveaway gift. That'd be kind of funny. It's like just use this screwdriver for like years to slash open boxes. Like, go on the Rudy tier here. Just with that really crappy like rusted hook that he has. What you hear me crushing is my pack bag, because I need to make space in the pack bag for more packs. Ooh boy, look at that. Look at that, all that fancy. Huh. Yeah, here. Scan here to discover coolest cards. Someone can have that. I don't want it. Bye. Look at that. See it? I just threw that in the recycling bin immediately. Oh boy. These are not going to be easy to open. Oh boy. Recycle that. Put that over there. Look at that. Look at the efficiency. We're so clutch over here. It's crazy. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, maybe these won't be too bad to open. Okay, let's see here. Oh, our list card. Foil. Let's do foils up here, I guess. Foil common in our lists there. Okay, we got 2 rares. Uncommon, 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 uncommon. Wow, that's a lot of uncommons. Okay. And then these are all of our commons. Ash Barrens is nice. Oh, and then we have random full arts. Put those up here at the lists. And then a basic land and an art card. Okay, cool. Look at me. I can open up anything. Oh, we got tokens too. Good lord. Okay. Okay, well, we'll put the token there. Push that up a little more. Man, is this going to be one of those things where I have like 900 piles of cards again? I hope not. Oh, 3 rares. 3? Wow, 3 rares. Okay. Do we have 4 uncommons again? 3 uncommons. Okay. Portal Mage is actually decent uncommon too. Okay. And I guess we get... Put that right there for now, I guess. I don't know. Man, see, this is kind of goofy. There's so many piles. I don't know where to put them all. Can we, like, squish this down a little bit more, I guess? Oh man, this is going to be quite the fiasco here now. Our list won't fit still. Curses. Let's do this then. Push that down. Haha! The genius. We have solved our problem here. Kind of. Our wall of tax is very precariously perched. But we'll get there, I guess. So token, the foil common again. Saw. Ooh, Obnixilus. Okay. Should be 4 uncommons. Common, and then a full art. Okay, an old border land and that. Interesting. So this is a set that I was also looking at opening. I knew this is going to... This is definitely... Oh, Talron, nice. This is going to be one of those sets that's going to irritate people in the long run because it's just going to do well because Commander. Ooh. Ooh, foil Old Border Island. Okay. And as much as I dislike the thought of that, I guess, I don't know if dislike is the right word. I don't like the fact that Wizards panders so hard to... Okay, another full art foil, or mythic. You're not going to be able to see it, but I'm going to put the lands right there. Mythic can go right there. Another mythic. I don't really enjoy the fact that WotC panders so hard to Commander. I think there is a lot of design space and other avenues that can be looked at and sought after and gone down, besides just going straight whole hog for your, I guess you can call it your cash cow, but I just feel like there is lost opportunity by doing that. And you know, Wizards kind of experienced this a little bit when, oh hey, Ruby Medallion foil, cool. Couldn't get it in Tempest, at least we got it in CMM. Yay. But you know, I feel like it's one of those things where they they knew how much money Commander was, and they're just like shamelessly abusing it, which, I mean, I get from like a business perspective, but also like we saw what happened with like Flesh and Blood when WotC like abandoned Standard basically. It made this huge gap of desirability of a rotating format that players wanted, and everyone flocked to Flesh and Blood because of it. And now Flesh and Blood has this huge community that's grown out of it, and it's got like this dynamic marketplace. There's collectors. You know, it's one of those things where like by WotC getting rid of the standard format for so long during COVID. Oh, hey, Lightning Greaves. That's a $5 card. It really kind of like opened the door for that scenario to happen. And by releasing these like really expensive master products to support these quote unquote like eternal formats that they love people to spend money on, it kind of like forces people to spend an exuberant amount of money. And oh, hey, Soul Ring, nice. Hey, that looks kind of like the One Ring, right? One Ring proxy approved by WotC, printed by WotC, question mark. You know, and it's like you have this situation that's been created now where you have all these people that are trying to be corralled back to Standard by WotC through these product releases and everything else. Generous gift. I'm sure that's like a $1 or $2 uncommon in Modern Horizons 1. I didn't know they got reprinted in. This is a full art. And you have this situation that's been created now where they're trying to recapture this market that they lost. And it's just like, it doesn't feel good. And then for them to just release these ridiculously expensive products that they know people are going to pay for, it just feels like so scummy. And I'm just like, God. But like, I also can't like not knock the raw, unadulterated value that is in these products either. Like, there is just so much money to be had in these product lines. Like, it's bananas. So it's like, I acknowledge the sheer amount of money that is in this set. I'm going to open it, sell singles, Wake of Distortion, another. Also, I'm so glad they got rid of the list. Like, the list was just such like a feels bad thing to me. Like, I'm just like, God, like you're just like stuffing crap into sets that I never wanted in the set to begin with. And then I'm just like, oh man, why'd you gotta do that? Like, like I just want not that. Like, stop it. Like, you don't need more reprints, which is like counterintuitive as I'm like bitching about like how expensive a reprint focused set is. But like, this is a set that would have been like so mad loved. It would have been bananas if they had done like the standard like $100 draft box pricing with sets and then, you know, released it like that. This would have been like crazy. Like, this set literally would not have been able to be in, like, no one would have been able to keep this stuff in stock. And the sell-through rate would have been just amazing. But instead, you know, we got these four pack collector boxes that are kind of just flat/dead, that don't really move much. Because, I mean, I don't blame people. It's $200 for 4 packs is a very expensive box of cards. Like, even for someone like me that doesn't really like, I don't really blink anymore at buying a box of cards. I still like, as long as I'm opening it like for like value, like I don't really care too much. But like, you know, just the sheer fact that like these product lines are getting so expensive, and it's like Rudy says all the time, it's like, why are you forking all this money out for these boxes that are $300-400 a piece? And full disclosure, like, I'm not into these boxes for $355 a piece or whatever they are now. But there is a point where you're like, man, like, why are people not buying Reserve List or Dual Lands? Like, you can go get like an LP copy of a Dual Land for the price of one of these boxes. And I'm just like, man, that's a little wild. And like, these are like staples. Like, you don't even need to go like Power or Reserve List. You can just go get like a Bayou. Oh, hey, nice land tax. You know, I just sold a LP Bayou the other day for $335 or $340 in TCG Player. That's less than the price of one of these boxes, and it's a card that fits into pretty much every deck you can put it into. Like, if you use that mana color of the Bayou, yeah, it goes in. It's good. Like, there's no deck that's bad with duels. Like, they're just good. I'm just like, it's just, I don't understand. Like, it's interesting to me. And duels still move really great. Like, they have no problem. Duels have no problem selling. But like, imagine if people were like spending the money on the duels versus like, you know, gambling on boxes of cards. Like, I'm just like, it's a very interesting situation to be looking at. We still haven't seen the Lotus, the jewel Lotus that everyone wants, the mighty Lotus. I'm not actually sure if these old border lands are worth much. They might. Hey, signed art card, just what I don't need. Doom Cannon, nice. Let's see here. I'm gonna be honest, this feels kind of like a trash box, and I mean like genuinely trash. Like, like this is like really bad. Like, I don't think there's any value in this at all. Hey, we got a foil rare at least. 2 of those. Oh, there's our money. Kozilek, okay. And bribery. Grand Abolisher. I feel like all our money was just in that literal pack. Like every dollar we had was in this pack. There's a Reliquary Tower too, and a generous gift. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't think we did the worst. This is pretty bad. This is really bad. Is there anything in here that I know is worth like good money? Oh man. I'll have to go through these and look them up. I'm not going to go through these like too heavily until like I'm actually done. I think Evacuation's a few bucks. Eternal Creatures, yeah. Ames Mischief. That's a Eldraine reprint that's not worth much. Man, yeah, there's just not a ton of money in here. Talron's a few bucks. Obnixus is a few bucks. I know Undergrowth's a few dollars. Wow, yeah, I think it got kind of wrecked. Oh well. No foil mythic. We have 5 more boxes in here to get. Let's see here. And I'm just going to do what I did with Clue for all this stuff. And the stuff's all going to get sorted, added in, pushed. These list cards are going to go into my bot singles. That might be a few bucks. I don't know. Prison Term. I don't think anything's worth much. And this is an interesting moment here to think at and look to. This is our commons versus uncommons pile. Like, this is an interesting disparity. When I initially bought all this bulk, like the set boxes and the common distribution hadn't really been adjusted yet with the play boxes, and the set boxes were already eroding commons, and then the play boxes came out and eroded them even more. Which means I have like this weird sinking feeling that in the next like 1 to 2 years, even like a lot of commons are going to be worth $1 to $3 just because like just the volume reduction of the commons. Like if you go from 11 commons to 8 commons to 7 commons to 6 to whatever we're at now, I don't even know, we're at 6 maybe. Like you can't reduce commons by 40% and then not expect value to shift around and move. So it's just going to be an interesting thing to watch, but I'll leave that with you guys on the final note. I think Kozilek is pretty decent money. I'll do some money on this and talk about it in the next video, but yeah, we got 5 more of these puppies to fill in with these beautiful vintage packs, and we'll slot everything in for funsies. Later, guys. Bye!